Good Monday morning to you. Look at this. It's lovely. That sun coming up. That's beautiful. And it's going to go right along with some great temperatures today. Thanks for joining us for Extra Shot on this Monday. We're back after the Olympics. We kind of went on hiatus a little bit during the Olympics, but now we're back and so glad to be here.
Yeah, it does make Monday feel a little bit better when you can peek out and realize that the sun is out. Not so it doesn't feel as much doom and gloom.
That's right.
Yeah, so when it's
that's coming tomorrow, Julia.
Come on now, we can just let's bask in this now.
Bask in it for a while. So what are we looking like for the next few days?
Well, you know, the good news, as Julia mentioned, I mean, it's just really nice out there. And we're going to get up to 60 degrees today. In fact, I want to show you what it's like outside right now. This is the coldest of the day at 37, but already Muncie's at the average high for this time of year. And as you can see, the sun's just coming up right now. And this is awesome. I mean, very rarely, folks, do we get up to 60 in February. The all-time record for this date is 68, but that only happened once. So today we're up to 60 degrees. Now, the change is really going to come tomorrow, and I wanted to show you a wide view of things here as we get started because, whoops, let me go back to that. Sorry about that. We're going to see today, I might as well just do this, some rain start to move in late tonight. Now, it'll start to move in around Evansville. This is tomorrow morning when we'll see widespread rain. And notice the yellow and red. That is downpours of rain that we're going to experience here tomorrow. And I think pretty much it's all day long. But as this front moves through, we're going to see a dynamic drop in temperatures. So enjoy today. This is going to be the best day of the week. Look what happens as we move into Wednesday night and Thursday. Snow and freezing rain again. But you know, it's still only February, right? So to have 60 today and tomorrow, even though we're going to get rain and a marginal risk for severe weather, ain't bad. 35 Wednesday, 33 with that wintry mix and snow Thursday, and then that'll end Friday morning. I do think the weekend's going to be really cold. So if you want to grill some steaks out, I did that last week. Do it today.
So it looks like I need to make sure, so it's President's Day.
Yes.
A lot of schools are out. My son is out, so I probably should try and wake him up before noon.
Yes.
So he can enjoy
And good luck with that.
60-degree weather.
That's one of my favorite things after a stretch of really cold weather, when it's like snowy or whatever. So I don't live that far from the canal. I always like to walk the canal after that stretch because everyone has the same look on their face. When you pass by, everyone's like
so happy.
It's like the common hey, we're free for a little bit.
That is a good thing to do today.
It's a lot of fun.
Jim Gaffigan has he's a comic from Indianapolis or Indiana, and he has a great stand-up where he just talks about how you want to get out whenever there's a great day because winter will be here soon. And people don't understand that unless you live in the Midwest. Winter is going to come back. All right, well, we love basketball here in Indiana, of course, and NBA All-Star Weekend wrapped up with Team LeBron getting the win, 163 to 160 over Team Durant. I personally like West versus East when they used to do it that way. Steph Curry, he was just on fire. 16 three-pointers. He scored 50 points in the All-Star game. That's not the only headline. That guy right there, LeBron James, has been talking about his future in the NBA. And one thing is for certain, he'd like to play his final season in the NBA alongside his son, Bronny, who is now 17. He won't be eligible for the NBA draft until 2024, but it could happen a year early if the league allows the players to jump straight from high school to the NBA. Right now, they got to go 1 year at college. LeBron even says the door is not closed about him going back to Cleveland at some point. James will be a free agent after next season. He's not too happy with the fact that the Lakers didn't make any moves at the trade deadline. He wanted them to make some trades. They didn't do that. So we'll have to see. I think it'd be great to see. Remember Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. when they were playing together in Seattle?
Seattle, that's right.
There we go. You know, so that was baseball, but I'd like to see kind of that father-son basketball duo.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
I mean, I really.
Cool.
I don't think any surprises if that actually does happen. I think there are a lot of people that are waiting to see that, and so I think that it would be a missed opportunity if that did happen.
It's also, you know, a good advantage to give your son. As
if that kid doesn't have any advantage at all.
Right, exactly.
Dad, pass me the rock.
But it's kind of like, okay, if we want LeBron, we better get Bronny.
But back to Steph Curry really quickly, though. I don't know why anyone else even signs up for the three-point contest at this point.
He didn't do that.
I thought he did.
year. He did.
Are you serious?
The guy from Minnesota won, Anthony Towns.
Okay.
He won the 3-point. I know, and they had Steph was like sitting courtside.
I thought I was seeing things.
I think that's a league thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That they, because he was already doing this.
So many different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right, anyone know about the Heinz 57? You've heard about that.
Oh, yeah.
The 57 variety slogan. Well, where did that come from? Well, it turns out it's completely made up. So we're now learning the inspiration came during a trip to New York City when H.J. Heinz saw an ad for 21 styles of shoes. So Heinz wrote in his journal that the ad was memorable and changed his branding a week later. So there are a lot of theories out there on how Heinz landed at 57, from it being a combo of his wife's lucky number to the psychological influence of the number 7.
So they're saying that there's not 57 ingredients in this sauce. Is that what it was
supposed to be? I heard there were
supposed to be?
57 spices. That's what I heard at one point. You know,
See, that's the point. They probably were never clear anyway. They were just like, let people make their own assumptions.
Okay, so let's think this out even a little deeper,
Yeah.
right? So meat is so expensive. I went to a discount store and it was $11.88 a pound for sirloin, okay, which is just unbelievable. So sales are down anyway. People are going vegan. How interesting that Heinz 57 brings this up right now when they're probably battling it out with A1 sauce.
Yeah, okay.
So good move.
More secrets.
Yeah.
And we bit.
Yeah, we bit.
We did. That's very true. We're talking
But
about
it is
A1
fascinating.
Heinz?
A1 is a separate steak sauce. Then there's Heinz 57.
We preferred Heinz 57 when I
Do
was
you?
a kid. Yeah.
What?
But you can make it though by just mixing ketchup and
That's
like
what it seems like
onions
vinegar or
and-
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Worcestershire sauce.
Stop making your own ketchup restaurants. Stop making your own
My mom
A1.
would make.
Yeah.
She
You're
wouldn't
saying
save
stop
any
making
money.
your own ketchup?
Yes.
That's how I
Stop
feel too. When
making
someone's
ketchup.
like, we have homemade ketchup,
And
and I'm like, oh yeah.
No, I don't need the fries.
Can you bring the Heinz too?
You don't like the ketchup at Brew Burger? Brew Burger's
I'm not
I
opposed
love
to
it.
it.
I love it.
I love it.
It's
Love it.
a house divided.
I
'cause
love
I'm
you,
like,
Brew
I'll
Burger.
bring it. I'm like, I'll try it, but I'm like, also bring me the the real stuff. Okay. Well, speaking of food, McDonald's is taking a page right out of Taco Bell's playbook, and so now the fast food chain is adding nachos.
Oh my God.
Okay, but it's in Spain. They're adding
Oh.
nachos
Well, that
to the
makes
menu in Spain. So this is going
I
to
was
be
trying to see how fast I could get
how you
to my
could get
car.
there. Yeah, the grand Mech. Is it Mech Extreme or Mechstream?
Extreme.
It should be
I don't know.
Mechstream.
That's a good
Mechstream
question.
nacho burger.
That's it.
And the McShaker fries, shared with a packet of cheese seasoning, and you can put it in a bag, and then so I guess you put the fries in the bag with the cheese shaking
chips.
seasoning, shake it up. Oh, it's chips?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. It's nachos.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. You buried the lead. This is in Spain, so don't even worry
yeah,
about it. What are we talking
Well, wait. There is speculation that could be introduced here in the U.S. because obviously we love Tex-Mex. So I don't know what that's still not Tex-Mex. I'm not seeing it, but I'm like, okay. I do feel like there are enough people that would try it. I'm not sold, but
One of the great things about McDonald's is that they do have dishes in the separate countries they're in. When my son lived in Ireland, they had fish and chips at McDonald's, and the fish sandwiches were the best I've ever had at a McDonald's, and it was because they're made in lard, which was very good.
Which we can't use here in the
If
United
you go to
States.
Montreal or Quebec City, you'll see poutine, which is the the cheese that's poured on top of the fries.
Yum. Why are we? That's all we're talking about is food.
I know.
'Cause we're all hungry.
And you have a cookie down here. There's just a bunch of different food. You know what? I think it's a sign that we need to get out,
Probably so.
enjoy the day, and enjoy some good food. So there you go. Have a great time today with your amazing President's Day with a high near 60.
Look at that again.
And that sunshine that's going to be out there. Get outside, have some fun. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early at 4 a.m. on Sunrise.